So yan, magandang araw sa ating lahat. Again, this is Engineer Jom Digia and welcome back to my channel. So sa video na to, ating itutuloy ang part 3 ng ating pag-Looksfam ng mga past board exam questions under General Engineering, Math and Science. So natapos tayo sa problem 101. So itutuloy natin ngayon problem 102 to 130. Sige, let's start. Maaaring ang mga problems na ito ay lumabas sa inyong upcoming board exam. So, mahalaga na panoorin nyo ang video na to at i-Looksfam nyo na rin yung mga tanong at syempre, yung mga solutions, tandaan nyo na rin kung paano sinolve. Okay? So, let's start. 102. One of the supplementary angles added to 1/3, the other yields to 96 degrees. Find the measure of the smaller angle. So, ang sagot daw dyan ay letter B. Pag nakita mo yung tanong na yan, sagot dyan ay letter B. Ang solution yan, ganito lang yan. Yung x daw, magiging angle, tapos yung 180 over x, syempre, alam naman natin na supplement or supplementary angle kapag involve ang 180 degrees. So, therefore, x plus the quantity of 180 minus x over 3 ay magiging equal sa 96. And, syempre, distribute mo yung mga sign conventions. Kaya, mangyari dyan, magiging 3x plus 180 minus x is equals to 288. And syempre, yung 3 na denominator mo, malilipat sa kabila. Okay? Tapos, magiging 2x is equals to 108. Therefore, the value of x, or yung unknown natin dyan, yung measure ng smaller angle ay 54 degrees. So, pakitandaan ng tanong na to, ng sagot at ng solution kung paano sinolve. Okay? Letter B, 54 degrees. Go to problem 103. In a 13 cm by 14 cm by 15 cm triangle, find the length of the altitude to the base of 14 cm. So, sagot daw dyan ay letter C. Solution mo dyan, compute daw yung area ng triangle using Heron's formula. We all know na ang Heron's formula ay denoted by the area is equals to square root of S, or yung side, na minultiply sa side minus A. Okay, quantity nun. Tapos minultiply sa quantity ng side minus B. And multiply pa sa side minus C. So, involved dito yung ABC, or yung ating opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. Yung S natin dyan, makakuha natin yung value ng S. So, semi-perimeter, ang ating S is 1/2 ng A plus B plus C. Kaya, makuha mo dyan yung 1/2 ng 13 plus 14 plus 15 na given, magiging 21 yung S mo. Therefore, square root siya ng 21 na minultiply sa 21 minus 13, na minultiply sa 21 minus 14, tapos 21 minus 15 equals daw sa 84. Yung 14 na base natin, kukompute natin siya, yung height using area is equals to 1/2 base times height is equals to 84. Therefore, mangyari dyan, di ba, yung area mo na 84 is 1/2 times 14 times height, or yung h mo is 12 centimeters. So, pakitandaan ng problem na to, pakitandaan din ng sagot at ng solution. Pero, napakadaling isolve yan. It's up to you kung i-Looksfam mo yan or isosolve mo yan. Napaka-easy lang ng tanong na yan for as long as alam mo kung paano isolve at nag-review ka talaga. Okay, we go to problem 104. A circle passes through the points 0, 0, 0, 6, and 8, 0. What is the center of the circle? So, center ng circle lang hinihingi. Therefore, sagot daw dyan ay letter C. Solution, by observation, If we plot the points and draw a circle passing through the points, we will notice that the triangle formed is a right triangle. So pag plinot mo daw yan, magkakaroon ka ng right triangle. If the triangle inscribed in a circle is a right triangle, the hypotenuse is equal to the diameter of the circle. So makikita natin yan as we illustrate the triangle. Kaya mangyari dyan, we need to get the midpoint yan, of 0, 6 kasi kasama dyan yung 8, 0 para makuha yung coordinates ng center ng circle. Therefore, quantity 0 plus 8 divided by 2, tapos yung coordinate mo na 6 plus 0 divided by 2 ay magiging 4 and 3. Sagot mo dyan ay letter C sa tanong na yan, sa problem 104. Okay? Next, problem 105. Solid mensuration. A polyhedron has 12 faces and 16 vertices. How many edges does it have? So, pag nakita mo yung tanong na yan sa board exam, sagot daw dyan ay letter A. Pero, napakadali lang isolve nyan. Ito po ang solution. Using the Euler's formula, F plus V is equals to E plus 2. Yung F natin is number of faces, V is the number of vertices, and E is the number of edges. We have 12 plus 16 is equals to E plus 2, or E ay magiging 26. So, for as long as nare-recall natin yung formula regarding this problem, napakadaling isolve niyan sa actual board exam. Or kung di mo man ma-recall, dapat na-Looksfam mo rin itong tanong na to at yung solution kung paano gawin. Okay? So, sagot dyan ay letter A, 26. Next, problem 106. If 15 men can build a wall 108 meters long in 6 days, what length of similar wall can be built by 25 men in 3 days? Pag nakita mo yung tanong na yan sa board exam, sagot dyan ay letter A, 90 meters. Pero paano siya isolve? Okay? Ganito siya sinolve. Solution. We know that the number of men, or M, is inversely proportional to the number of days, or D. Also, the number of men is directly proportional to the length L. We have K is equals to MD over L, or K is equals to 15 times 6 over 108 is equals to 5 over 6. So, magkakaroon ka ng ratio and proportion. Thus, 5 over 6 is equals to 25 times 3 over L. Kaya yung L mo is 90 meters. So, illustrate mo yan para mas madali. Sa actual board exam, magagawa ka ng scratch. Illustrate mo yung pagkakaroon ng similarities ng mga figures mo, and then, saka ka mag-ratio proportion. Okay, tapat-tapat, maliit sa maliit, malaki sa malaki. Okay, para makuha mo yung 90 meters. Okay? Sige, problem 107. Problem 107. Ramir can do a job in 1 hour. Paul can do it in 2 hours. And Donna can do it in 3 hours. How long will it take them to do the job working together? So, basic algebra. Sagot daw dyan ay letter C. Solution mo dyan, so naman natin, time rates yan. Their rates are, yung kay Ramir daw, 1 work per 1 hour. Okay? Is equals to 1 work over hour. Yung kay Paul, 1 work per 2 hours. Therefore, 1 half work per hour. Yung kay Donna naman, 1 work per 3 hours. Therefore, 1/3 work per hour. Let T be the time each of them are working together to finish one work. Since work is equals to rate times time, okay, the part of one work that each of them will finish are, makagawa ka ngayon ng equation, dyan, yung kay Ramir 1 times T is equals to T, kay Paul 1 half times T is equals to T over 2, kay Donna 1/3 times T is equals to T over 3. Yung total work na Mafi-finish nila is 1 work syempre. Hence, t plus t over 2 plus t over 3 is equals to 1. Kaya, magka-come up ka sa 11t over 6 equals to 1. Therefore, as you go to algebra, solve mo siya gamit ang algebra, makuha mo yung value ng t na 6 over 11 hours. Kasi tinatanong dyan sa'yo, how long will it take them to do the job working together? So, napaka-basic lang ng tanong na yan. Pakitandaan ng tanong, pakitandaan ng sagot, kung lalabas man yan sa board exam, or pakitandaan ng solution kung paano sinolve. Para once na maka-encounter ka ng ganyang tanong sa board exam, napakadaling sagutin. Kahit iba yung given. Okay? Sige, next. Problem 108. Find the measure of an angle whose supplement exceeds 5 times its complement by 20 degrees. Sagot daw dyan ay letter A. So, napakadali lang din isolve nyan. So, gumawa ka ng equation dyan. Sabi, yung supplement daw nag-exceed ng 5 times ng complement. Therefore, yung sa supplementary side mo, 180 minus x. Tapos, nag-exceed siya. So, therefore, 5 times 90 minus x kasi complementary. And then, may plus 20 ka pa. Kasi, sabi dyan, exceeds 5 times its complement by 20 degrees. Therefore, habang pinaprocess mo yung equation, madidistribute yung 5 doon sa 90 minus x. Therefore, 180 minus x equals to 470 minus 5x. Tapos, makakame up ka sa 4x equals to 380. Therefore, yung x mo, yung value ng x ay 72.5 degrees. Letter A ang sagot dyan. Okay? Pakitandaan ng tanong na yan, pati ng sagot and solution. Ayan siya. Pero napaka-easy lang yan intindihin. So, yung mga ganitong tanong, ito yung mga inuuna pagdating ng board exam. Yung mga ganitong tanong na madadali. Yun yung unahin nyong isolve. Problem 109. Find the area of an ellipse having an equation 9x squared plus 4y squared minus 18x minus 8y minus 23 is equals to 0. Sagot daw dyan ay letter B. So, ito ay subject ng pre-cal. Okay? Kasi, ano na to? Conic sections na to eh. Ellipse. So, solution dyan, yung A mo daw ay 9. Kasi, kung makikita mo yung equation, ito yon. So, alam naman natin, di ba, ang forma ng equation ng ellipse. So, di ko na i-elaborate ng gusto. Basta makita mo to, itong gantong forma ng equation, ellipse yan. Therefore, magka-come up ka sa, yung A mo yung 9, tapos yung C mo ay 4. Okay? Tapos, yung area is equals to pi square root ng 9 times 4. Kaya mangyari, area is equals to 6 pi square units. Letter B. Ganun lang siya ka-simple. Okay? Area ng ellipse ha. Yan na ang solution. Yan din yung tanong and sagot. Letter B. 6 pi square units. 110. What fraction in the interval 7 over 10 less than x less than 8 over 11 has the smallest denominator? Sagot daw dyan ang letter C, 5 over 7. Solution, apply median fraction. If a over b is less than x is less than c over d, it shows that a over b is less than quantity a plus c over quantity b plus d is less than c over d. Thus, 7 over 10 less than quantity of 7 plus 8 over 10 plus 11 is less than 8 over 11. The middle fraction becomes 15 over 21 or 5 over 7. So, kung nahirapan ka intindihin itong paliwanag sa solusyon na to, ilukspam mo na lang itong tanong na to sa 110. Kung kita mo yan, tanong na yan sa board exam, sagot yan ay letter C, 5/7. Pero ito na rin yung kanyang solution. Pinakita ko na sa inyo. Okay? Sige. Problem 111. Simplify sin A over 1 plus cosine A plus 1 plus cosine A over sin A. Okay, sagot daw dyan ay letter C, 2 cosecant A. Paano nangyari yon? Ito ang solution dyan. So, magiging sin squared A plus quantity ng 1 plus cosine A squared. So, mag-apply ka dito ng trigonometric identities. Over sin A times quantity of 1 plus cosine A equal siya sa sin squared A. So, distribute 1 plus 2 cosine A plus cosine squared A. Kasi yung 1 plus cosine A squared, yung quantity nun, gagamitan mo ng yung tawag nating perfect square trinomial. Yung kanyang solution. Over sin A times quantity 1 plus cosine A, kakopy mo lang. And then, sa next part mo, magiging 2 times 1 plus cosine A over sin A times quantity 1 plus cosine A is equals to 2 over sin A. Kasi magka-cancel yung 1 plus cosine A mo sa numerator, denominator. Therefore, yung 1 over sin A is equals to cosecant A. Multiply mo siya sa 2, kaya 2 cosecant A. Yun yung sagot sa tanong na yan, sa problem 111. Kung nakita mo yan, gamitan mo ng trigonometric identities. So, binigay na rin yung sagot. Pag mismong yan yung tanong na lumabas, letter C ang sagot. Pero, ito rin ang kanyang solution para maintindihan mo. Okay? Tayo sa problem 112. Find the area between two concentric circles defined by x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0 and x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 4y minus 11 is equal to 0. Sagot daw dyan ay letter D, 37.70 units. Solution, rewrite equation of circles in standard form. Hence, equation x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0 may be written as quantity x minus 1 squared plus y plus 2 squared, quantity nun is equals to 4 or 2 squared. And equation x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 4y minus 11 is equal to 0 as gagawin mo siya, papaliitin mo. Magiging x minus 1 quantity squared plus y plus 2 quantity squared is equals to 16 or 4 squared. So, magagamit ka dyan ng completing the square din. Knowing the radii, the area of the ring is pi times 4 squared minus pi times 2 squared is equals to 12 pi. Therefore, ang area mo is 37.70 units. So, kung nalilito ka sa tanong na yan, ilukspa mo yan tanong na yan or sundin mo tong solution na to. Pag ilukspa mo yan, sagot dyan ay letter D, 37.70 units. Okay? Next one, problem 113. For what values of R would the line x plus y is equals to R be tangent to the circle x squared plus y squared is equals to 4? Sagot daw dyan ay letter B, 2 square root of 2. Ngayon, paano siya sinolve? Ito ang solution. Solve x plus y is equals to R. For y, yung y mo daw is R minus x. Substitute in the equation of the circle. Equation ng unit circle natin, x squared plus R minus x, quantity niyan, squared is equals to 4. Expand, syempre, 2x squared minus 2rx plus r squared minus 4 is equal to 0. If we solve the above quadratic equation, in x, we will obtain the x coordinates of the points of intersection of the line and the circle. The 2 points of intersection become 1 and therefore the line and the circle become tangent if in the discriminant d of the quadratic equation is 0. Hence, d is equals to negative 2r quantity squared minus 4 times 2 times quantity r squared minus 4 is equals to 4 times 8 minus r squared is equals to 0. Solve for r to obtain r. 2 square root of 2 and r is negative 2 square root of 2. Use the positive root syempre kasi negative extraneous root yon. Thus, yung r mo is 2 square root of 2. So, napakahaba ng paliwanag niya. Kung kaya mong intindihin paano isolve mo. Pero kung hindi, iLooksFam mo na lang. Sagot dyan ay letter B. 2 square root of 2. Kung yan yung tanong na lumabas sa mismong board exam. Okay? Next, find the value of m such that D1, D2, and D3 meet each other at one point. Yung D1 mo, x minus y is equals to 1. D2 mo, 2x plus y is equals to 5. D3 mo, 2m minus 5 quantity times x minus my is equals 3. Express your answer in fractional form. Sagot daw dyan ay letter A, 13 over 3. So how do you come up by that answer? Solution daw by elimination. Yung equations mo na x minus y is equals to 1 tapos 2x plus y is equals to 5. Mukha mo dyan, pag nag-eliminate ka, yung x mo is equals to 2 tapos yung y mo is equals to 1. Substitute mo sa D3 mo, may binigay na D3 yan, may conditions dyan dito sa itaas. Yan. Kaya magiging quantity 2m minus 5 times 2 is equals to m times 1 is equals to 3. Therefore, yung m mo is 13 over 3. So, since may mga given na conditions naman, ikaw ang bahalang pumili dyan. Pero since hinihingi yung m, sa d sub 3 ka talaga kukuha ng equation upang makakapag-come up ka sa value ng m mo. Okay? Napakadali lang sagutin ng tanong na yan. No need to LooksFam, pero kung di kayang sagutin, iLooksFam mo na lang letter A. Pero yan ang solution, elimination and substitution lang. Next. Problem 115. P is a polynomial such that P times the quantity x squared plus 1 is equals to negative 2 x to the fourth plus 5x squared plus 6. Find P of negative x squared plus 3. Yan choices. Ang sagot mo daw dyan ay letter C. Negative 2x raised to 4 plus 3x squared plus 8. Solution, ayan. P of x squared plus 1 quantity is equals to negative 2x raised to 4 plus 5x squared plus 6. Let t is equals to x squared plus 1, which also gives x squared is equals to t minus 1. Substitute x squared by t minus 1 in P to obtain P of t is equals to negative 2 times the quantity t minus 1 squared plus 5 times the quantity t minus 1 plus 6 is equals to negative 2 t squared plus 9t minus 1. Now let t is equals to negative x squared plus 3n substitute in p sub t above to obtain p of negative x squared plus 3 is equals to negative 2 times the quantity negative x squared plus 3 squared plus 9 times the quantity negative x squared plus 3 minus 1 is equals to negative 2 x raised to 4 plus 3x squared plus 8. So, napakahaba, medyo magulo. Sagot daw dyan ay letter C. Kung hindi kayang isolve. Okay, ayan yung tanong at mismong sagot. Ito ang solution. Okay, next. Problem 116. A baseball player's batting average is 0.25. What is the probability that he gets exactly one hit on his next 4 times at bat? Sagot so, dyan ay letter C, 0.2419. Solution, ito. P of x equals to 1, probability that the player gets one hit. Therefore, for P of x equals to 1, is equals to B of 1, yan, semicolon, 4, comma, 0.25. Kaya mangyari dyan, for C1, times the quantity 0.25 raised to 1 times the quantity 0.75 raised to 3. Makuha mo dyan is 0.2419 ang iyong probability. Okay, may certain na formula na ginagamit para dyan. Sundan nyo yung solution. Makikita nyo yung ginamit niya dito sa part na to. Okay? Nirecall yan sa review center. So, alam nyo na kung paano gawin yan. Pero pag nakita nyo tong tanong na to, yan mismong tanong na yan, letter C. Sagot dyan, 0.2419. Next. 2 balls are drawn at random and without replacement from an urn containing 4 red balls and 6 blue balls. Find the probability that both balls are of the same color. So, ito ay proba or engineering probability. So, ito dyan ay letter A, 7/15. Paano na ko ang 7/15? Determine yung P, probability ng 2 balls of the same color. So, unahin mo yung probability ng 2 red balls. P of 2 red balls equals to 4C2 over 10C2. Ay makuha mo dyan, 12/90. Yung, as you perform lowest term, magiging 2/15 na lang yan. Tapos, yung para naman sa blue balls mo, sa 2 blue balls, magiging 6C2 over 10C2 is equals to 30/90. Lowest term mo ulit, magiging 1/3. Para makuha ang probability ng 2 balls of the same color, probability of 2 balls of the same color is equals to probability ng 2 red balls plus probability ng 2 blue balls. Magpa-plus mo lang yan, yung mga probabilities nila. Makuha mo dyan, yung probability ng same color is 7/15. Sagot dyan is letter A, 7/15. And then, ito ang kanyang solution. Problem 118. If 5 cards are dealt at random from a standard deck of 52 cards, what is the probability that at least one is an ace? So, sagot daw dyan ay letter C. Pag na-encounter mo yung tanong na yan, sagot daw dyan ay letter C. Solution, determine P of A prime. Probability that at least one is an ace. Let A, yung A daw is event that the hand has no ace. Yung A prime is event that the hand has at least one ace. Kunin mo muna yung P of A. P of A is 48C5. Binawasan mo ng 4 yung isang deck. Ay naging 48. Tapos 52 yung isang buong deck. Nagbawas ka ng 5. Ay naging 52C5 is equals to 0.6588. Therefore, for P of A prime is equals to 1 minus P of A. Bakit 1 minus P of A? Kasi yung 1 is equal sa 100%. Binawas mo doon yung probability ng P of A. Kaya, mukha mo dyan, 1 minus 0.6588. Yung P of A prime mo is 0.3412. So, ayan ang sagot dyan. Probability of at least 1 is an ace is letter C, 0.3412, or ito po ang kanyang solution. Next, problem 119. So ito, madalas na lumabas nito sa board exam, itong tanong na to, under probability. The probability that it will rain in Manila tomorrow is 0.30. The probability that it will rain in Quezon City is 0.40. The probability that it will rain on both cities tomorrow is 0.20. What is the probability that it will rain in at least one of the cities? Ano tayong posibilidad or probability na umulan siya sa kahit saan mang lugar sa mga nabanggit? At least one. So, letter C, ang sagot daw dyan ay letter C, 0.50. Solution, determine yung P, probability ng quantity ng M and Q, yung union nila. Probability that it will rain in at least one of the cities. So, P times the quantity of M union Q. P M union Q is P of M plus P of Q is minus P M intersection Q. P M union Q is equals to 0.30 plus 0.40 minus 0.20. Therefore, yung P ng M union Q is 0.50. letter C. Yan ang sagot dyan. Okay? Pakitandaan ng tanong, sagot na dyan ay letter C. Solution ay ito. Okay? Next. 120. It is known that 25% of a certain company's washing machines require service while under warranty, where only 15% of its dryers need such service. If someone purchases both washer and dryer made by this company, what is the probability that both machines need warranty service? Sagot daw dyan ay letter B. Pag nakita mo yung tanong na yan, sagot daw dyan ay letter B, 0.0375. Pero solution dyan is ito. Determine P ng W intersection D. Probability that both machines need warranty service. Let W event that the washer needs service while under warranty. Yung D is event that the dryer needs service while under warranty. So, for P ng W union D, intersection D, PW intersection D is equals to PW, yan, tas may dot, multiply yan, times P of D. Probability ng W intersection D is equals to 0.25 times 0.15. Therefore, probability ng W ng washer tapos sa dryer, yung kanilang intersection ay 0.0375 or letter B. Okay? Guys, paki-screenshot na lang kasi hindi na akong bibigay ng PDF nitong part 4. Okay? Screenshot nyo na lang lahat ng mga part ng mga video na to. Problem na to. Okay? Tayo sa 121, an airplane flies against the wind from A to B in 8 hours. The same airplane returns from B to A in the same direction as the wind in 7 hours. Find the ratio of the speed of the airplane in still air to the speed of the wind. So, ito dyan ay letter D, 15. Solution, let X is speed of airplane in still air. Okay, Y is the speed of wind, and D is the distance between A and B. Find the ratio X over Y. Against the wind, yung D mo is A times the quantity X minus Y. With the wind, yung D is 7 times quantity X plus Y. So, 8X minus 8Y is equals to 7X plus 7Y. Hence, yung X over Y mo is 15. Kaya, lalabas dyan ay letter D. So, paki-screenshot na lang ng tanong and also ng sagot. Letter D. Ito ang solution. Next, 122 in mathematics examination, a student may select 7 problems in a set of 10 problems. In how many ways can he make his choice? Sagot daw dyan ay letter B, 120. Okay, pag na-encounter mo yung tanong na yan sa board exam, sagot daw dyan ay 120, letter B. Solution, let N be the number of possible choices. Yung N mo is 10C7, kaya makuha mo dyan is 120 choices. Principle of counting ng probability. So, ito ang tanong, ito ang sagot, ito ang solution. Next, 123. In a class of 40 students, 27 like thermodynamics and 25 like fluid mechanics. Determine how many likes both calculus and chemistry. So, ito gagawin mo dyan. Since may thermo and fluid, kaiba siya sa calculus and chemistry. Sagot daw dyan ang letter B. So, solution mo is, yung A mo is 27, yung sa thermo. Yung B mo ay 25, yung fluids. Yung A union B is 40 kasi 40 yung estudyante mo. Therefore, ang hinihingi dyan, yung excluded sa kanila. Yung A intersection B. Kasi number of students who like both calculus and chemistry. Meaning, yung wala dun sa nabanggit na may gusto ng thermo at fluid mechanics. So, ibig sabihin nun, since wala dun yung estudyanteng may gusto sa dalawang subject ng thermo at fluids, nandun sila sa calculus at chemistry. Therefore, intersection yun ng exclusion nila. Okay? Kaya mangyari dyan, A intersection B is equals to A plus B minus A union B, quantity. A intersection B is equals to 27 plus 25 minus 40. Therefore, A intersection B is 12. So, yan ang tanong, yan ang sagot, yan ang solution. Madalas din ito lumabas sa board exam. Okay? Next. Number 24. Find the sum of an infinite geometric progression where the first term is 1/3. So, pwede nyo to guys gamitan ng Caltech. Or kung di kaya mag-Caltech, i-Looksfam na lang. Sagot daw dyan ay letter A. Basta yan ang tanong na lumabas sa board exam. Sagot daw dyan ay letter A, 1/2. Solution. Okay? Sum ng infinite geometric progression. S infinity. Sigma. N is equals to 1 to infinity. 1/3 raised to N is equals to 1/3 raised to 1 plus 1/3 raised to 2 plus 1/3 raised to 3 plus plus 1/3 raised to infinity. Therefore, substitution, 1/3 plus 1, 9, 1/9 plus 1/27, pinakauli mo, 1/3 raised to infinity. R is equals to A sub 2 over A sub 1, yung common ratio mo, 1/9 over 1/3 is equals to 1/3. Tapos yung S, infinity mo, or yung tinatawag nating sum ng infinite geometric progression natin, is, formula niya, A sub 1 over 1 minus R. Substitute mo, 1/3 over 1 minus 1/3. Makuha mo na sum is 1/2. So, kung di kaya isolve ng ganyan, mag-Caltech ka na lang, tinuturo sa review center yan. Tapos, kung di kaya talaga, mag-Looksfam ka na lang. Yan ang sagot. Letter A. Next, 125. Sky and Cloud have to stop and mail 1,000 envelopes for a new marketing campaign. Cloud can do the job alone in 6 hours. If Sky helps, they can get the job done in 4 hours. How long would it take Sky to do the job by himself? Sagot daw dyan ay letter A, 12 hours. Solution dyan, ito. Basic algebra, 4 over A plus 4 over 6 equals to 1. Kaya mangyari dyan, 6A multiplied by 4 over A plus 4 over 6 equals to 1. Quantity nun, therefore, 24 plus 4A is equals to 6A. Ang A mo dyan ay 12 hours. So, basic algebra, kayang-kayang arithmetic, sagot daw dyan ay 12 hours. Letter A. Ito ang tanong, ito ang sagot, ito ang solution. Screenshot nyo na lang. Okay. 126. The distance between two cities is 1,200 kilometers. So, itong tanong to, madalas lumalabas sa board exam. Looksfam to. A car runs a quarter of the way with a speed of 80 kilometers per hour and the rest with a speed of 120 kilometers per hour. How much time is necessary to run the whole distance? Express your answer in minutes. Sagot daw dyan ay letter B, 675 minutes. Solution ito. A quarter of 1,200 is 1,200 divided by 4. Yun yung 300. The car runs this distance in 300 divided by 80. Mukha mo dyan 3.75 hours. The rest of 900 kilometers are run in 900 divided by 120. Mukha mo dyan yung 7.5 hours. The total time will be 3.75 hours plus 7.5 hours equals to 11.25 hours. Which is equivalent, convert mo siya into minutes, 675 minutes. So, yan ang tanong, yan ang sagot, ito ang solution. Napakasimple lang yan, basic algebra lang yan. Okay? Next, 127, find the area of the rectangle with vertices. A, coordinates niya 0, negative 3. Yung B, coordinates niya 5, 0. Yung C, coordinates niya is 0, 3. Sagot daw dyan ay letter B. Okay, solution mo is, ayan, yung A, para makuha, yung may given coordinates, 1/2 times the quantity, x sub 1 times y sub 2 minus y sub 3, quantity niyan, plus x sub 2 times the quantity ulit ng y sub 3 minus y sub 1. Tapos yung magpa-plus ka ng x sub 3, quantity naman ng y sub 1 minus y sub 2. Tapos substitute mo 1 half times quantity 0 times the quantity 0 minus 3 plus 5 times the quantity 3 minus negative 3, okay, plus 0 times the quantity negative 3 minus 0. Sagot mo daw dyan sa area mo ay 15. So napakasimple lang tanong na yan. Tinuro ni review center ang way na pag-solve niyan, at ayan din binigay ko sa inyo ang tamang pag-solve niyan. So kung di kaya i-solve, Looksfamin mo na lang letter B, 15. Wala naman binanggit na unit, kaya lagay mo dyan 15 units. Next, 128, find the sum of 1, negative 1 over 5, negative 1 over 25, so on so forth. Sagot daw dyan ay letter A. Okay? So, progression yan. Series. So, common ratio. A sub 2 over A sub 1. So, since geometric yan yon, may ratio ka. Negative 1 over 5 over 1 is equals to negative 1 over 5. Yung sum mo is, yan ang formula, A sub 1 over 1 minus R. Substitute mo siya, 1 over 1 plus 1 over 5. Yung sum mo is magiging 5 over 6 or yung letter A. Kung nakita mo yung tanong na yan sa board exam, letter A yan. 5 over 6 or ito ang kanyang solution. Kung di kaya, mag-caltech ka na lang, binigay ni review center ang formula niyan. Mas madali yon, mag-shortcut ka na lang. Okay? Input mo lang yung tamang mga values para mag-come up ka sa 5 over 6. Next, elements. It is a system of arithmetic for integers where numbers wrap around upon reaching a certain value of the modulus. Kung nakita mo yung tanong na yan sa elements ng General Engineering, Math and Science, letter D yan, modular arithmetic. Last number for this video. It is an equation that is true for values of their variables. Sagot daw dyan ay identity, letter B. Okay? So nawa ay natutunan kayo sa ating pag-Looksfam ng mga past board exam questions Part 4 under General Engineering, Math and Science. Kung kayo may mga tanungan, don't forget to comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel upang kayo updated sa aking mga next video tutorials na i-upload na talagang malaki ang may tutulong sa inyong pagre-review at preparation for upcoming board exam. So again, this is Engineer Jom Degia. Maraming salamat sa panonood and God bless us all.